Hi, I'm Brendan Homan, coming to you from Toowoomba, capital city of the world. Hey, my video this week, it's off the subject of real estate, and look, it is a very, very personal subject. And I'm just going to backtrack to what has happened, because it has been a huge week and a very emotional week for my family. Last Thursday night, I was over at my in-laws' place, my wife's parents. I was actually on the telephone at the time, and I remember my mother-in-law walked in the room and she is just in tears. There's lots of noise and commotion. Next thing, my wife as well is in tears, and it was a really, really strange experience. I didn't know what was going on, but I got off my phone call and then I found out what was going on, and it was huge. It was so emotional. And my father-in-law had a phone call from his doctor that they had a donor for him to donate a kidney, a new kidney for him. And he was at dialysis at the time, and he was told to finish off his dialysis, go home, pack his bag and head straight to the hospital. And this is just huge. So I can backtrack. For about 3 years ago, my father-in-law's kidneys failed on him. And so for the last 3 years, every second day he goes into the dialysis unit. He's hooked up to a machine. If you've ever given blood, it's just like that, for 7 hours. And they take his blood out, they pump it through a machine, they clean his blood and put it back into him. 7 hours every second day. Look, it keeps him alive and he's very thankful for that. But it really restricts. He's had to retire in that time because he can't travel anymore. Obviously, because his kidney functioning so low, there's a lot of things he can't participate in. So this is just news, and look, it's just a phone call out of the blue, and boom, you're on. So last Friday he got a new kidney, and today he's actually out of hospital. So what a huge week it's been for us. And that's my subject, is on organ donation. See, it's one thing in Australia where it is improving. Last year in 2016, organ donation and the number of transplants they were able to do was 50% up on 2015, but it's still not high enough. See, in 2016 there was 503 organ donors in all of Australia. Now out of that, they were able to give new life, donate to 1,488 recipients. That's 1,488 people with a new life, able to do things they weren't able to do before, spend times with their families and things like that, which is just huge. There's a couple of sad facts in that. There's actually a lot more organ donors than that, but about 1/3 of people who say they'd like to donate organs, when their families are approached, the families actually say no. See, you do need your family's permission as well. So there could have been a lot more. But we're in a country with 24, 25 million people living here. There's only 503 organ donors out of this entire country. That's not a very big figure. So I guess what I'm saying is I can see the effects this week of what an organ donor means to my family. And if you're in that case, or one of your family is in need of a donor, it's huge. It's a very emotional time. It's a scary time, but look, it really gives a new lease of life. For my father-in-law, he's excited. He's got 2 new grandchildren now that he knows that he can spend time with. So that's huge. So look, I guess I just stress to you to think about donating. Tick it on your license, but more than that, speak it over with your family, with your loved ones, so that they're aware of your wishes as well. There's a great website on this which gives a lot of the facts, and that website is called donatelife.gov.au. Look, there is a sad thing. Look, we're very, very thankful for this donation. Somewhere out there is a family who's lost a loved one as well. So really sorry about that, but I guess that loved one is that they have given new life probably to about 3 people. And I don't think there's a gift bigger than that you could do. So look, I know I'm off the subject of real estate this week, but this has been my life for this last week, and we're so thankful for what's happened. So look, give organ donation a lot of thought. Please check out that site, donatelife.gov.au. It means whoever the donor was to our family, it means a lot. And yeah, hopefully you'll consider it for yourself as well, and if you can give that new life to somebody else. Thank you for listening. I'm Brendan Homan.